Dear fellow Liberals, I'm very much looking forward to meeting many of you in Mexico. But for those of you who are not able to make it there, I thought it was important to give you a little bit of a report back on what I've been doing in your name in the last 2 years. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kishwer Falkner. I'm a member of the House of Lords in the United Kingdom Parliament, and of course I'm a Vice President of the Bureau, where I'm delighted that my party has re-nominated me to stand at this Congress in Mexico, if you agree. Let me say a word or two about myself. I've chaired the Liberal Democrat Foreign Affairs team for the last 5 years, till earlier this year. I now chair the House of Lords Select Committee on Economic and Financial Affairs, and I'm Chancellor of the University of Northampton. In all the things I do in these areas, I strive to give voice to liberal values. These are difficult times for liberalism around the world. The Middle East is being torn asunder by conflict. The rise of populism is spreading across Europe and Latin America. And the spectre of authoritarianism is taking hold in Russia and China. So, since my last election, I've made it a priority to show solidarity with liberal movements around the world. I joined Yabloko in Russia, activists who are harassed by Putin's people day in and day out, an authoritarian Russia, increasingly belligerent. I told them that isolation never wins. Freedom does. That is what all liberals know. It's in our DNA. I travelled with some of you to Hong Kong to speak with those brave Occupy protesters who were just seeking a little bit more democracy, a little bit more of a choice in choosing who will rule them. In Burma, I supported Aung San Suu Kyi in her attempts to get a fairer election this November in a constitution that is rigged personally against her and her party. But I continue also to use my voice in Parliament on all these issues. Hong Kong and China, Syria, Egypt, the Middle East, Europe, Latin America. But above all, I use my voice for people. Raif Badawi, the Saudi blogger. Anwar Ibrahim, the fearless Democrat in Malaysia. It is people that makes our movement, and it is those individuals in whose name we must always strive to get a better world. But you'll be right to think of what am I going to do for you in the future. So I want to tell you a little bit about what I think we need to do as liberals in the next couple of years. I want to continue to make liberalism more relevant and to play my part in making the Liberal International Secretariat more of a player in meeting the needs and aspirations of member parties around the world, of improving its governance, its fundraising, its base, to be able to make it more reactive to your needs. In making these occasions, such as the Congress, more relevant and useful for those of you who attend, and to continue to build and promote our liberal family. But let me end on a personal note. My background is as an Asian Muslim. I arrived in the West as a migrant, as an outsider. And what made me a liberal was that it was our values, our creed, that was genuinely pluralistic, genuinely democratic, genuinely supportive of individuals without discrimination. It was our creed that stood for opportunity and equality for everyone. That was liberalism when I became a Liberal Democrat in 1985. And that is the liberalism that I strive for across the family of Liberal International. Thank you.